I just love talking about personal favorites that don't age well. Yay. Earlier this week, I watched the live-action remake of Disney's Aladdin in the cinema, twice. Say what you want about the movie, but I can guarantee you two things. Number one, Will Smith is pretty good as a genie. And number two, it will make you want to revisit the original masterpiece. Okay, before we continue, a few disclaimers. Firstly, I am not Arabic or Middle Eastern. I am just a Filipino graduate of broadcast communication. Therefore, Aladdin has no direct impact on how the West views my people. I just take an interest in critical race studies, so if I am misrepresenting the racial groups involved in this movie, please comment down below. And secondly, I still really love Aladdin. No, I really love Aladdin. Like, I really love it. Back to the video. The whiteness, right? I'll keep it simple. Here's the thing about white creators. When left uneducated about race, or sex, or gender, they tend to fall back on problematic tropes that they've also internalized from the media they consumed as children, and so on and so forth.
It's a cycle.
So, Aladdin. And this is the part that kind of hurts me the most, because I really do not want to list the things that make this movie racist. Because honestly, the racism is more passive and uneducated than aggressive and actively harmful, but I gotta do it anyway for the sake of this video, so... Agrabah should just be renamed Agrabah, and they just threw in every single brown person stereotype in this giant melting pot of the Middle East because it's a brown magical desert with people who suffer from a violent and bloody culture, Linda. Like how Jasmine, who comes from Agrabah, which apparently is supposedly Baghdad, has a pet tiger named Raja, which is an Indian name. The line from the OG Arabian Night that goes, oh boy.
Where they cut off your ear if they don't like your face. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home.
The fact that the entire movie plays into this Orientalist monolithic fantasy that every brown man is either a thief, a corrupt palace guard, a sultan, or a sorcerer, or poor, just a generic poor man that swallows swords during his free time. When the only two people with noticeable exotic accents are Jafar, the Disney queer-coded villain, or the narrator merchant at the start. And by the way, they were both voiced by white men. White men who I like as actors but are white.
Can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug.
The fact that Disney kind of exoticizes the sacred jinn as the genie who grants wealth and power when it's apparently more than that. I'm not gonna touch on that. People just orientalizing the Orient. Usual Disney stuff. Aladdin just plays into these stereotypes and therefore perpetuates this Western narrative that the natural state of most brown people is dangerous, or poor, or magical, or all three at once. It's Orientalism 101, and I hate that I said that, but yeah, it's true though. I mean, it's not like this is a call to boycott Aladdin or its remake, because honestly, the bigger problem with Aladdin is that the stereotypes don't exist in a vacuum. Like, Disney didn't create racism, contrary to popular belief. It's kind of an institutional thing. And I guess they're trying to atone for their sins by casting actual Middle Eastern actors for the roles of Jasmine and Aladdin. And they did ask for input from a community advisory council comprised of Middle Eastern, South Asian, and Muslim scholars, activists, and creatives. So you can guess that they were at least trying to avoid scandal in this age of Marxism and awareness in Twitter.com. But they brownfaced some of the backup dancers because they couldn't find enough brown people to do the actual roles. I don't want to talk about it. By the way, yes, I know that Aladdin is based on a Middle Eastern myth, but there are just a lot of added details that make Disney's version of Aladdin racist. Like, Abu is very cute and I love him and he's adorable. But the original Aladdin did not have a pet monkey or a flying carpet. Yeah. Basically, if you were to boycott Aladdin because of this video, you'd also have to boycott Indiana Jones and every episode of NCIS and a lot of other problematic media. Because until the paradigm shifts and we give safer spaces to people of color so they can tell their stories and make narratives away from the influences of white racist culture, there will always be another Agrabah right around the corner. But for now, we do have the right to criticize old media that we very much enjoy and demand for better ones. I still really love Aladdin though. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. It's my first video essay in a long while, so I hope you enjoyed it. I do really love Aladdin, so it's pretty hard for me to do, so I would appreciate a like and subscribe if you can. Comment down below if you agree with me, but please, nothing problematic in the comments, though I know you probably will still do that. Big shout out to my boyfriend Joseph for cleaning up the audio and my friend Io for providing the recording space for me. Hope you have an awesome day and I will see you all next time. Bye everybody!